What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking a Yeezy 350 V2 Hyperspace, so stay tuned.
Doesn't make sense. I don't really know. Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, but I started new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking the Yeezy 350 V2 Hyperspace. Alright, man, we're going to be keeping things very simple over here today. We're going to be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. Alright, so first things first, these are set to restock, right? Keyword here on restock on August 17th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $220, right? Okay, and of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now look like they're averaging $240 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now I want to make like a slight correction, right? Okay, they may be $230 at the time they drop, because we will know at the beginning of the week as Adidas updates the confirmed app, because you know pretty much all this month of August there will be restocking Yeezys as we know it, right? Okay, because it's supposed to be the last hoorah. So I definitely wanted to give this its own little moment. I know I touched that at the beginning of the month as like upcoming sneaker releases. I gave it its own video as far as like upcoming sneaker like for Yeezy releases. Now this Hyperspace is a restock. Now originally I think it dropped back in 2019 and it was just an overseas release to begin with, right? Okay, I think Asia region was what it's focused on, because us for the US we got the clay version, but don't quote me on all this because this was back in 2019, so I'm literally just going off of memory right now. Again, we also seen like a restock on Yeezy Day back in 2022 as well on these guys, so pretty much we've seen these before, so I'm not actually really surprised. So pretty much this is like the third wave of this shoe. Now this has been my biggest problem with Yeezys, right? They just make the next shade color up. Now these are supposed to be like a mint, like green colorway from what I'm seeing from other like reviews and just research in general. Now I'm saying this to say all this about the shoe, not only because I feel like I've seen this shoe before. Another shoe that I couldn't help but think of and compare to is like in 2021 they did a Yeezy 350 V2 in a light colorway. Now the only major difference between this one and obviously of the Hyperspace is obviously the shade color there, but honestly at images and stuff, when you take a picture of it, to the naked eye it looks no difference except for one thing, and that's that back heel tab. On the light colorway it seems like the heel tab is a slightly different color than obviously on the Hyperspace. But I say all that to say, like, to be honest, you literally have to have them side by side. So imagine me, like, before I'm shooting this video, I'm literally comparing the images and I'm like, man, is this not the same shoe? I feel like I'm gonna say that a lot this week as well as I talk about Yeezys, man. But overall, back to these Hyperspaces, I think people tend to actually like these. These actually did well because they're not actually going below retail, but I have a feeling they will be when we get close to this, like, what, third restock to the best of my knowledge? Well, I guess you can say second restock technically, because the original release, then we got another like restock back in 2022 on Yeezy Day, and now here we are again in 2023 where we don't, what do we call this, Yeezy month? You know what I'm saying? I know we did like Yeezy Day, but like now they kind of spread out the drop. I say all that to say another thing, this is also when kind of Yeezy brought in that like see-through material on the 350 V2, and to be honest, I was one of the people that I'm kind of not here for it. Now I know it's one of those, when I say see-through material, whenever you have the shoe or the clay colorway or the Hyperspace colorway, but we're gonna focus on the Hyperspace, if you hold it up to the light, you can literally see through. From what I'm seeing from these guys, which I wasn't a fan of when they started doing the see-through stuff on the 350 V2, sorry to go on this rant, but I will say this, my sock game is never up to par, right? I'm gonna keep 100. Yes, I have on clean socks, and yes, they're polo socks, but I say all that to say, like, I don't have a lot of versatility when it comes to, when I compare my sock game to my sneaker game. If you look at my sock drawer, you'll be like, yo, you got what, 5, 6, 7 socks? I mean, I'm one of those, like, as I get low on socks, that's when I'll buy another one. They're always like a low priority, and I know why, because there was a certain family member that, like, for the longest, that's all they bought us for Christmas was just pretty much socks upon socks. That was always a gift. And it's one of those, I didn't appreciate it back then as much as I should now, because like back then I took it for granted because I knew I was always going to get some more, so that was never a part of my budget. Now I kind of forget because now it's one of those like, oh, this is something that they were like, hey, this is something you're low-key, you're always gonna need, so to speak, unless you're just that person to go barefooted across the clock, which that's not me. But neither here nor there, definitely got off mode with that. When it comes to these Hyperspace mans, overall, I feel like there will be a market for these. Comfortable wise, it got that gum bottom on them, features the boost, this typical stuff that we see on a 350. Openly, for me personally, I'm not a major fan of these. Like I just went on that rant for the see-through. So for the kid, personally, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and will you be going after this restock on August 17th, retailing at $220 or $230. I think it's probably going to be more $230. And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. Alright, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.
I figure out, we go, you figure out.